Good morning.
Mr. Fikens, good morning.
Mr. Reed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Ms. Price. Good morning, Ms. Mack. Good morning, Ms. Cleveland.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Hope my client gets on.
Which one?
Seneca Pollard. He's supposed to be zooming in from Elmhurst House. They said he was going to be available this morning.
Yeah.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as your presiding judge. I am going to start on this morning by saying good morning in the courtroom to Ms. Mack and Officer Lott. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am.
All right, and then good morning, Ms. Wilson. Good morning to you.
Morning, Your Honor, and everyone.
All right, let's get started now by having the attorneys place your appearance on the record, please.
Yes, Judge, thank you, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Veterans Court, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again, Judge.
All right, good morning, and your motion is granted. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. Let's start at the top of the screen with Ms. Cleveland.
Morning, Your Honor. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Toshi Cleveland, case manager for specialty court.
Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. And then Ms. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angel Harris, Case Manager for Specialty Court.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Harris. And then Mr. Zaman, I'm going to have you raise your right hand. I'm going to get you all sworn in. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. State your name as well as your qualifications.
Good morning, Judge. Syed Zaman, the professional qualified interpreter for 36th District Court.
All right. Thank you. And you're interpreting today from English
To
to
Bangla.
Bangla and from Bangla to English. Thank
That is
you.
correct. You're
And
welcome, Judge.
who do we have coming in for you today, Mr. Zaman?
Judge, I believe Mr. Qasir Ahmad.
Is Mr. Ahmed coming in today, Miss?
Your Honor, he is supposed to be coming on for a face-to-face, so we Zoom for those. I did just reach out and try to leave him. I left a message just now requesting that he get on, and I'm also going to email his son just to make sure that they get on while we have Mr. Zaman here.
All right. All right. Very good. And so you all are just going into a breakout room. Is that correct? All right. Very good. Thank you. If there are other individuals that are on for specialty court, please turn on your camera so that we know that you are here. Let's go to, are you ready on Mr. Pollard, Ms. Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Mack, if you could place the case number on the record for me, or Ms. Cleveland.
Your Honor, his case number is 05-343-751.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Pollard. State your full name for me.
Seneca Pollard.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Pollard. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning, Judge.
All right. Do you know why Miss Cleveland told you to get on this morning?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, let me tell you why. We received a complaint that was made at your facility about some behavior and some words that if you said them, they were threatening, and that won't be tolerated. And so I don't know what's going on at the facility, but listen, Mr. Pollard, we live in a time where when you say things to people, whether it's, a threatening overtone or words that can be perceived as a threat, people are going to take you seriously. And I'm going to take you seriously, and I'm going to deal with you accordingly. When I ask you when you're at the facilities, how are the people treating you? And then I ask you, how are you treating the people? I ask that for a reason, because the same way I expect them to treat you with dignity and courtesy, I expect you to do the same thing. And so I'm going to allow them to do their internal process and their internal investigation, but I need you to know, I wanted to get ahead of it, that kind of behavior, if you're engaging in it, it's not going to go well for you in this program with me, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're clear?
Yes.
All right, you are there to work your program. I see that you're getting ready for work, or you're on your way to work, is that correct?
It stormed last night, so we had to leave early today.
Meaning leave early to go to work, or you're just leaving work?
I'm already here. We do water damage, and we had to leave out early this morning.
Got it. All right. Very good. Now, Mr. Pollard, you know that you are doing very well. You're on track, right?
Yes.
You've made some huge strides. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. I want you to continue to do that in every aspect of your life, including where you are. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have your commitment to do that, Mr. Pollard.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Ms. Cleveland, was there anything else? Because those were allegations, and I understand that they are going to, do their internal piece. But I just wanted to make sure Mr. Pollard knows that I don't tolerate that type of behavior. If that's what's going on, I don't tolerate it. And it's not, I think we had someone one time, they thought they were gonna cut up at one facility, and so they get to go where they wanted to go, and they went to jail. It didn't work out for them. They were shocked. I don't want you to have that shock, Mr. Pollard. So that's why I brought you in this morning. Ms. Cleveland?
Your Honor, just as I did explain to him preliminarily yesterday when I had a conversation with him, that the court gets progress notes regarding all the activities that go on with our clients. And so any of these types of concerns, they're brought to the court's attention. So I just want you to know that, Mr. Pollard, that I'm glad that you were here this morning and you know that you're going to work. A lot of people have no electricity and no power from yesterday, but we just want you to do your best there, please, and be cognizant that you are not living there by yourself. You have other people you have to interact with, and courtesy it just goes a long way.
It does. It does. And Ms. Cleveland, let me also say this. I read that report, and I believe there was an allegation that Mr. Pollard made as well.
Yes.
And so I want to find out what's the outcome of his allegation, them investigating his allegation. It's a two-way street.
Yes,
Doesn't
Your Honor.
justify the behavior that they're alleging you engaged in, Mr. Pollard. But I don't want you to think that this is a one-sided thing. I want them, and I need a report on what they found out as a result of their investigation of his allegation, because it was included in that complaint.
Yes, Your Honor.
So please make sure you circle back to me with that information. All right. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Pollard?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Pollard, good to see you. I know you received a promotion recently to a different level. You're working the program. It's important that when dealing with people that you are respectful and courteous. You've always been respectful and courteous toward me, and I've tried to do the same and done the same toward you. But keep up the good work, sir. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a good job. Just understand that in dealing with people, being civil and courteous and respectful goes a long way. Thank you, Mr. Pollard. Have a good day. Be safe at work, sir.
And
You
if
too,
I could
you
add,
too, Mr. Reed.
and if I could add, Your Honor, Mr. Pollard, you've had so much success and you've made some hard decisions and you put in the hard work. Don't let these minor things interrupt you or trip you up, because they are minor. They can be resolved differently. They can be resolved to your favor. Take a few moments to think those things out if that's what's happening, because we know you've proven to us that you can do this. Prove to yourself that you can do this. Thank you, Judge.
Yes. All right.
Thank you,
Mr.
Mr.
Pollard.
Pollard.
All right. Mr. Pollard, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Miss,
No, Your Honor.
okay, Miss Cleveland, does he already have a next court date set up?
Yes, Your Honor, he does.
All right, you're gonna keep that same court date, okay, Mr. Pollard?
I don't have it. I just had the face-to-face set up.
Yes,
Oh.
that's the face-to-face.
That's the one. That's the one you're gonna do next, okay?
What's the date and the time for that?
It's going to be on the 28th, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I'll reach out to him for sure to remind him of the court date. And the times are usually at 1:30, but I know he is working now, so I'll make a special arrangement with him.
Okay. Did you hear that, Mr. Pollard?
I'm sorry.
Miss Cleveland will reach out to you, okay? It's gonna be with Miss Cleveland, all right?
Okay.
All right. Be safe. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
You're
you, Your
very
Honor.
welcome. Bye-bye. All right. There were a few other people that were supposed to come in on this morning. Where are they? I can't hear you, Miss Cleveland, if you're talking.
No, I was talking to my colleagues
Oh, okay.
to tell
Okay.
them, sorry.
All right. No problem. No problem.
Your Honor, Mr. Chavez Lopez is on, but we're waiting on an interpreter for him.
Okay. That's fine. And did you all make contact with Dorian Guy?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. They don't have any power. So they emailed me this morning from the Elmhurst house that he would not be able to come on.
All right. So who is Mr. Guy? Thank you so much. Place your appearance on the record. Ms.
Nicole Price, Clinical Assessor, Specialty Court.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
And good
welcome.
morning to you. All right. Mr. Green, are you Dorian Guy's case manager?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to place this on the record, but I do need you to indicate in DCC MIS that he was not able to appear for his biweekly hearing because the facility where he was, the power was out. There's nothing we can do about that, okay? But I want to make sure that it's reflected that he had a 2-week hearing scheduled. So I have for Dorian Guy, case number 210-447-4001, case number 173-80215, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Green, place your appearance on the record for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Demetrius Green, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, thank you, Mr. Green. And so Mr. Guy has remained at his facility, so he is in compliance. You've not received any complaints, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. We are actually in the process of working out a transition plan that will be provided to us next week, and we will discuss that as staffing.
All right, very good. Would it be safe to put Mr. Guy on for next week, Wednesday? Oh,
Yes, Your Honor.
we're not in training or anything. Nope, that's Tuesday. All right, so we could put him on for next week, Wednesday. What's that date, Mr. Green?
That'll be August 30th.
All right, let's put him on for August 30th, 2023, and we will put him on for 8:35 a.m. Thank you, Ms. Price, for following up with the provider. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. I have a couple of 130s that I need to place their dates on the record. For Kosir Ahmed, I know we're waiting on him to do his face-to-face, but I have case number 220-0030FD. His next court date should be next week, Friday. Is that correct, Miss Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
And he's not having any issues. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. And next week's date should be, what's next Friday? September 1st?
September 1st.
All right, September 1st, 2023. That will be at 8:45 a.m. I have for Robert Britton, 230-557-9901. Is Mr. Britton in good shape?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. I'll also see Mr. Britton on September 1st, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. I have for Shanta Frowner, case number 200-568-4201. Is Ms. Frowner in good shape?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. I will see her on September 1st, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. And then I have Justin. Let's make sure his name is spelled right in the system. Is it?
It is currently not. It is Justin with a U.
I thought it was. Ms. Mack, can we make that correction, please, for Justin Paley?
Yes, Judge.
Right, wonderful. I have case number 210-453-3901. I did see Mr. Paley at the picnic and his beautiful family. Is he on track?
He is, Your Honor. I'm wondering, can we have him do August the 31st? I already have a lot of people on the 1st. I'm trying to kind of find a balance.
Thank you. Then August 31st, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. I have Lonnie Spencer, Z808-8431. Is Mr. Spencer in good shape?
He is, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Would you like to have him on August 31st as well at 8:45 a.m.?
Sure.
All right, wonderful. And then Shaquita Colton. Seems like Miss Colton was on the list somewhere.
Your Honor, Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court. Ms. Colton was just on the other day.
So she
but
has her next court date already?
I believe so, but she's doing well. You wanted me to get her quickly into treatment. So she has an appointment tomorrow.
Yes, yes,
And
that's
Ms.
yeah.
Price helped me execute that swiftly.
All
So Ms. Price is really helpful to me. I owe her a piece of candy or something, but we did. But she has an appointment tomorrow at 12 o'clock. We're really happy about that. So the next time you see her, she should be well into what she's doing.
Very good. Let me place her case number Z8084301. Ms. Price, was there anything else you wanted to add? I appreciate you participating in the communication on yesterday. Thank you for making sure our people are receiving the treatment that they need and that they deserve, and that's in compliance with best practices for our specialty court. And so is there anything else you need to add or want to add?
Yeah, Judge. I have had several conversations with her, so she knows the importance of making these meetings. So far she's willing to work with the therapist.
Okay, wonderful. And they will be reporting what they're doing so that you can make sure it's in compliance with best practices. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So Mr. Yancey, does she need a next court date? She's phase 1.
I believe she does need a new court date.
Okay. Did you have one in mind for next week? As opposed to September 1st? It sounds like I have a lot on September 1st. I'm not sure.
Then we would have to, then we would request the 31st.
All right. So make sure that Ms. Colton knows that date. It's August 31st, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. If it interferes with her treatment, please notify the court so we can make some adjustments, but I do need to see her next week.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay?
Yes.
Very good. I see that Ms. Hernandez is with us as well as her client. And so Ms. Hernandez, I am going to swear you in. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings, and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Let's unmute you.
I do, Your Honor. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Thank you. State your name as well as your qualifications.
Good morning. My name is Emma Hernandez, CAO Qualified Spanish Interpreter.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hernandez, for joining us this morning. I have for Juan Lopez Chavez, case number SP 125-98622 and case number SP 134-32041. Please have the defendant state his full name.
Está bien, aquí tenemos el caso del señor Juan Gabriel López Chávez, caso número SP 125-98-662 y SP 134-32041. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Juan Gabriel López Chávez.
Juan Gabriel López Chávez.
All right, thank you. And this was a check-in, is that correct, Ms. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor, he was actually originally scheduled
Ms.
for.
Harris, hold on, let her interpret.
Sí, y esto fue un check-in. ¿Está eso correcto, señora Harris? Sí, espera un momento que interpreten. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor, he was originally scheduled as a face-to-face, and I believe he was moved to a check-in because he was not at the picnic.
Sí, su señoría, yo entiendo que esto era un cara a cara, pero él se le reagendó para así como hoy, porque él no estaba presente en el picnic.
All right, Mr. Chavez Lopez, why weren't you at the picnic?
Señor Chávez López, ¿por qué usted no fue al picnic?
Es que estaba trabajando y no pudo alcanzarlo. Estábamos una hora de acá.
I was working and I was working outside like more than an hour from here, and I wasn't I was not able to make it on time.
Y no tenía a alguien como para confiar y dejar para que se encargaba del trabajo.
And I didn't have that I could trust to leave at work finishing for me.
Mr. Chavez Lopez, when you're ordered to report, you have to show up. You have to show up. It's not optional.
Señor Chávez López, cuando usted es ordenado, que usted se tiene que reportar, usted se tiene que reportar, no tiene opción.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Reed, Mr. Feigen, since he didn't show up for the picnic, I'm going to assign your client 3 hours of community service, 3 additional hours of community service. Any objection?
No, Judge. No,
Señor Ruiz, yo como su cliente no se presentó al picnic, yo le voy a aumentar a 3 horas más de servicio comunitario. ¿Tiene
No,
alguna
Judge.
No, su señoría.
All right. Ms. Harris, anything you want to add?
Señora Harris, ¿algo más que quisiera ordenar, añadir?
I just want to add, Your Honor, that Mr. Lopez did contact me the day before and tell me that he was on this job and that he couldn't leave the job because there was nobody else there to run it. And I did inform him that he would have to express that to you, that he was required to attend the picnic.
Sí, su señoría, yo quisiera agregar que el señor López Chávez me llamó el día anterior para expresarme su preocupación por el hecho de que él tenía este trabajo y no podía dejar el trabajo porque no tenía cómo ser reemplazado. Y yo le dejé saber que él tenía que presentarse.
He did come in the next day and meet with me and do his LSCMI assessment. We talked about the importance of him attending all of the required, hearings and other events.
Él sí se reportó conmigo al día siguiente, hicimos todos la evaluación del SMS que teníamos y le expliqué muy bien que él tenía que cumplir con todos los requerimientos y él está cooperando.
And he did express that he understood.
Y él expresó que sí, que él entendía.
Your Honor, could I add something if Mr. Lopez Chavez, we want to include you more than less. We want you to be a part of us and us a part of you more than any other kind of court proceeding. So we do this to include you, not to exclude you.
Señor, yo aquí quiero aquí también poner mi grano. Nosotros, señor Chávez, nosotros queremos mejorarlo a usted. Nosotros queremos mejorar nuestra relación con usted y hacemos todo eso para incluirlo a usted, de que esto sea lo más importante que usted tenga ahora para poder completar todo. Y lo hacemos para incluirlo, nunca para excluirlo.
Right. Do you understand that, Mr. Chavez Lopez?
Señor Chávez López, ¿usted entiende eso? Sí.
Sí.
Yes, wonderful. All right, Miss Harris, please make sure that Miss Price is made aware of what, I know you said he had his exam, that Miss Price is made aware, I'm sorry, his assessment, that Miss Price is made aware of what the treatment plan is so that she can monitor whether or not he is in compliance, they are in compliance with best practices.
Yes, Your Honor.
Señora Harris, por favor, asegúrese de que la señora Price sabe, bueno, ya sabemos que él hizo su evaluación, pero que la señora Price está al tanto de cuál es el tratamiento, el plan de tratamiento, así lo cumpla o no, la señora Price tiene que estar al tanto y poder hacer seguimiento. Sí, su señoría.
All right. Mr.
También la quería dejar saber a ellos que a la otra semana vamos a empezar a trabajar del Northwest.
¿Cómo que del Northwest? En el Northwest.
Sí, no, bueno, Miss Harris ya lo saben, nada más quería dejar de saber a ellos que la semana que viene que ya vamos a empezar a trabajar en Northwest, que está a 2 horas y media hasta Detroit.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know, but Miss Harris already know that next week we are going to start working at Northwest, which is 2.5 hours from Detroit.
I understand, but Mr. Chavez Lopez will still have to follow his treatment plan. So Ms. Harris, you can find out if they can do some telehealth. I don't know, but he has to follow his treatment plan.
Ah,
Yo entiendo, señor Chávez, discúlpeme. Señor Chávez, yo entiendo, pero usted tiene que entender que usted tiene que seguir el tratamiento. Usted tiene que hacer lo que se le ordena. Eso es obligatorio. Señora Harris, de repente usted puede conseguir algo diferente, puede hablar con él. Ahora sí puede hablar.
¿De cuál tratamiento me están hablando? ¿No de los test que hago cada semana?
What treatment are you referring to? The test that I have to take to do every week?
The test, as well as he should be getting assessed for treatment.
Usted, señor, esos exámenes, ¿verdad? Esas pruebas que usted está dando toda semana, así como usted tiene que hacer las evaluaciones que tiene que hacer para que determinen su tratamiento, para su tratamiento, si es que ya está determinado. Las evaluaciones.
Right. Ms. Price, do you want to add something to this?
Señora Price, ¿usted quiere agregarle algo a esto?
Mr. Lopez needs to update his paperwork with this provider so that I can speak with them.
Señor López tiene que poner al día su papeleo con el proveedor que él está utilizando para estos servicios. Cuestión de que yo pueda entonces poder contactar a ese proveedor.
All right. Ms. Price, would you like to go in a breakout room with Mr. Lopez Chavez and the interpreter so
Please.
that he can make sure we're good? Okay.
Thank you.
Ok, señora Price, ¿usted le gustaría ir a una sala de consulta privada con el señor López Chávez y el intérprete, cuestión de que asegurarnos de que él entiende lo que tiene que hacer? Sí, seguro.
All right. Miss Harris, do we have a next court date for Mr. Chavez Lopez?
Yes, he's phase 1, so his next court date would be September the 8th at 8:45 a.m.
All right. And so
Chávez,
no, hold on one second. It can't be the 8th.
Okay.
So, right, Miss Mack?
I'm checking right now. Just give me 2 seconds. September the 8th is not a good day.
Right, so I need to see him before that.
The 5th at 9:45.
September the 5th at 9:45.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. All right, very good. Go ahead, Ms. Hernandez.
Thank you. So September the 5th at 9:45. Right?
Yeah.
Is it 8:45 or 9:45, the time?
That's what
Well, it's September 5th, a Tuesday.
Yes.
It is.
Right, so we should do like 9:15, maybe not that late, not 9:45, 9:15.
Okay. Ok, señor Chávez, antes de ir a la sala de consulta privada con la señora Bryce, tiene que anotar que su próxima comparecencia ante la corte es el martes 5 de septiembre a las 9:15 de la mañana. ¿Lo tiene?
Sí.
Ok, entonces ahora podemos ir a la sala de consulta privada. Okay, Your Honor, he has everything. Can we go to the breakout room now?
Yes, Ms. Wilson, would you please place Ms. Price, Ms. Hernandez, and Mr. Lopez Chavez in a breakout room. And then Ms. Harris, did you need to go in there for a second?
I will jump in just so that I can make sure that I've updated everyone on what I know about his treatment and whatnot.
Okay, wonderful. And then so also include Ms. Harris. Thank you. All right.
Okay,
And
thank you.
go ahead.
Ok, entonces ahora vamos a la sala de consulta privada. Vamos a ir la señora Price, la señora Harris, el señor López Chávez y la intérprete para que estemos seguros de que compartir toda la información.
All right. I think we are in great shape. Did I miss anything for anyone? Ashley Richardson.
Ok, yo pienso que estamos muy bien. ¿Se me olvidó algo o alguien?
Justice with him and the interpreter just,
Let's
Yes.
place
brought up
Fernandez
before
in
the
the
past
breakout
was
room.
planning on going up and working at in this area,
Ms.
so,
Nancy,
I
we're
had
recording.
about where he can drug test.
All right, please place Ms. Hernandez in that breakout room.
I did, Your Honor.
There she go. All right.
Treatment, as you know. So I think the rest of it
Yes.
is you just making sure
I'll be
that
happy
he
to
understands
follow.
he needs to do that release.
I can read the case numbers for you for Ms. Richardson, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Case numbers SP 133-52981, SP 11032-971, and case number Z8069551.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yancey. I've given Ms. Richardson ample opportunity to appear. She was supposed to appear for the picnic. She was supposed to appear. She did not appear as ordered by the court. So she didn't get, she was also told to come in to report in person. She did not appear in the courtroom. It is my understanding that you have not been able to contact Ms. Richardson. Ms. Richardson is in which phase, Mr. Yancey?
Your Honor, she's in phase 2 of a 3-phase program. I did talk to her on the 23rd. She was aware that she needed to come on the 24th. And I haven't been able to contact her since then. I will continue to try to contact her until I do contact her, but you have given her ample time to appear, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens. Ms. Richardson has been with us long enough to know better. And so she has been given every opportunity to appear before this court. She has failed to do so. Capias will issue, the warrant will be set at $5,000 cash or surety as to each matter. Please make sure in the ROA it indicates that she is in specialty court. In parentheses should be DTC, and that her bond is cannot be reduced, and that she cannot be released until she appears before me. All right. And yeah, and Ms. Richardson, she's got to come in. She's got to come into the courtroom, into it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Ms. Harris?
Yes, Shannon, I just wanted to say that Mr. Kosir Ahmed, because he was put on for a face-to-face, he wasn't anticipating, I don't think, being on until 1:30. I didn't schedule a separate time with him. I usually do that with Koyes because he has to sleep during the day. So I don't know if maybe we should see if Mr. Zaman can come back in the afternoon, because I have attempted to reach him, but I don't think he expected to be on this morning.
Oh, thank you so much. Mr. Zaman, are you there? Ms. Matt, reach
Yes,
out.
Judge.
Oh, he is. All right. Mr. Zaman, can you come back at 1:30 for?
Yes, Judge, I can.
Thank you. Our apologies. He has a face-to-face. We have to do
No
it
problem,
this
Judge.
way.
Anything for you.
He's the interpreter. Thank you. I
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
No
All right.
problem.
So 1:30, Ms. Harris?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's make sure the system is up and running for them to come on. Thank you, Ms. Harris. All right. Am I missing anything or anybody else? Those individuals who did not show up for our family reunification picnic, that list has gone out to the case managers. And so I don't want to look back 3 weeks from now and realize, hey, your person didn't come in and you didn't say anything to me. So make sure everybody has followed up and their folks know they're supposed to come in. And if they haven't come in, that I'm made aware of it so that I can take the necessary steps. Okay. All right. Very good. And then have you all heard anything more about the backpacks? Kids start school on Monday.
Judge, Mr. Fikens and I have some backpacks we'd like to donate, but we won't be able to get them in until next week. So I don't know.
All right. All right. Very good. I'll follow up with Mr. Wade.
Thank you.
And so we thank you and appreciate you. We ain't turn nothing away.
Oh,
Okay.
and we have school supplies also, Judge, not just backpacks, but we put school supplies in the backpack. So we'll.
Did anybody know that before we go out and buy more?
No,
You never have enough, Judge. Buy more. We have thousands of kids in this.
Yeah.
community.
Yes.
We never have enough.
They always need school supplies. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. We are on standby, team. I know that today is Friday. So Monday, I think we're in great shape for Monday. I have trials scheduled for Monday. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, if you all can get the prosecutor together, I'll be on. I won't be on at 10:45 because it takes time. When I come on, I hope to do everything, like everything.
Yes,
And-
Judge, can we get a docket for Monday? We don't have that Monday docket yet, so if we could take a look at that.
Miss Mack, if you could get them a docket for Monday.